Hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Big Mooney, and this here is just a little commentary. We're going to be talking about some Battlefield 4 today, because of course an absolute crap load of stuff was revealed last week at E3, because of course they had that big multiplayer reveal, and then they had that stuff on the show floor where a lot of people were playing Battlefield 4, so that was pretty awesome. So as a result of all that, a lot of stuff was revealed and a lot of stuff was shown off that are all new things, and I just want to do one video where we cover pretty much all of that. So yeah, here we go. The release date of Battlefield 4 is going to be the 29th of October if you live in the US. It's going to be the 31st of October, Halloween, if you live in the EU, and it's going to be the 1st of November here in the UK. So that is how that is going to pan out. Of course, we need to wait as per usual, so that's kind of shit. There's been some talk around the internet that the beta will possibly be around the 29th of September. Of course, last time when they done the Battlefield 3 beta, it was roughly a month around before the release of the game, so that does make sense. EA, being EA, have kind of came out and told us already about 2 DLCs that are going to be part of the game. And those, of course, are China Rising and Second Assault. I think China Rising is part of a pre-order thing for Battlefield 4. So if you pre-order the game, you get China Rising for free. Second Assault, though, they're going to have 4 fan-favourite maps. I would imagine they're going to select from a bunch of the maps out of Battlefield 3 to bring back to Battlefield 4. So my question to you guys watching this video just now, what 4 maps from Battlefield 3 would you like to see make a return in Battlefield 4? So yeah, leave that down in the comment section down below. I'm interested to see which 4 maps you guys select, because I don't really know. On the next gen consoles, there's going to be a 64 player cap on there, so if you're deciding getting a new console or whatever, you're going to have much more players to play with, so that's a good thing. There's going to be VoIP for PC. Yes, if you guys didn't know already, there is absolutely no voice communication on the PC copy of the game, which is a bit weird. I don't understand that. It's never really affected me too much, because anyone that I'm going to play with, I can just Skype call with them or TeamSpeak or whatever, but it would be very helpful to communicate with people that are in my squad, for example. Say you're flying around in a helicopter with someone, it's good to be able to communicate with that person on the fly rather than having to type in the little chat box up the top left corner. So that's a good thing. A new little interesting thing that they came out with was battle packs. So basically, through the course of your multiplayer career, let's call it, players will receive battle packs containing random combos of new camos, dog tags, knives, XP boosts, and gun attachments. So basically adding a lot of customization options instead of, being game-changing things. So that's pretty cool. That's, I think, a sort of spin-off of the idea of how Team Fortress 2 works, where you'll just receive random, let's say a hat, or you would receive a new gun, or blah blah blah. And basically you just pick these things up while playing the game, just randomly. So that gives an incentive to just keep playing the game, rather than, a lot of people just like, played the shit out of the game, got to level 100, they have everything in the game possibly that they could get. Basically there's nothing left to play for except for just the sheer enjoyment of the game. Moving on, vehicles now have an ammo limit, so you can't just go around spamming rockets with your helicopter or shells with your tank, etc, etc. I would imagine you could resupply back at your base. That would make sense, but yeah, anything that sort of limits how powerful a vehicle can be, I would say is going to be a good thing in the long run for the game. Sometimes vehicles just dominate too much, so it's a good thing they're doing something to address that. Moving on, we have the spectator mode. Of course, they were using this thoroughly throughout the live stream. They were using it actually for the live stream of Battlefield 4 footage when they were playing it on the show floor. So this may open up opportunities, and there's some people talking about the possible feature of battle recorder-esque things, like just recording gameplay and stuff to the DVR that's on the next-gen consoles. I would imagine they would bring this to PC too. Hopefully this is the case. It would help someone, obviously, like myself, who runs a top play show. So being able to just record your stuff and upload it and all that sort of stuff, that would be really good. A thing that DICE talked about extensively was the comeback of Commander Mode, of course. They were talking about this on stage at E3. So yeah, Commander Mode is a thing back there again, of course. In Battlefield 2, this was a very prominent feature. Whether or not it will affect things in a positive or negative manner in the long run, I don't really know, because I don't have any experience of using it personally. So, what's your thoughts on them bringing back Commander Mode? A little gimmicky type thing they were doing with it, though, is the fact that you could use it on a tablet. And, well, I mean, it's gimmicky, but at the same time, if you've got a tablet there, that would be pretty cool, I guess. They're not doing that for smartphones, by the way. They've came out and they've said that. They're not doing it for smartphones too, just for tablets. So slightly disappointing, but then again, you can just do it in-game anyway, so you're not missing out on anything really. Alright, so let's talk abilities just now. You can sprint swim, so you can swim faster. You can also dive and go underwater, so you can do some stealthy type stuff. And one thing I thought was pretty good was you can now shoot your pistol while you're swimming. So there's none of that really awkward moment where you come across an enemy, you're in the water, can't do anything to defend yourself, and then you end up with your face popped off. That whole race back to shore when you were right next to an enemy was, it was funny, but at the same time, now you can just shoot them in the face. They've brought this new feature of counter knifing in there now too. So basically when someone tries to knife you, you can hit your knife button and deflect their knife and stab them in the gut with it. I don't know if this is just for people who are in front of you, or if this will affect people behind you. I would imagine it would be just in front of you, because I don't think that would be a good idea being able to deflect a knife of someone who's behind you. So yeah, that will sort of kind of help to avoid those moments where someone just stabs you in the face. They somehow magically get the animation even though they're in front of you. So now you can stab them with it too. Nearing the end of this video, let's speed through a few more things. There is cover peeking. You can basically go over to a little wall or something and you can peek over the top and shoot people. That's cool. There's zeroing for your snipers, so if there's a guy at 500 meters, you need to set the thing to 500 meters so you can just pop them and there would be no bullet drop that way. So you would need to change it to however far away the person is. Try and estimate with mil dots and stuff like that. One thing I really like is now you need to recharge your defibs before using them. That is good, thank you. There will be not many more chain medics, any of that crap. Anything to combat that is definitely a good thing. There's these little small med packs as well as ammo crates that you can just sort of chuck around as a medic or as a support guy or whoever gets all those things. You can basically just chuck those down and they replenish things really quickly, but they're sort of like disposable. Any kill assists over 90% now gets credited as your kill. Thank you, DICE. The amount of times I've shot someone, 1,000,000 times someone came along and shot them in their big toe once and got the kill, is very annoying, so good thing that they're changing that. There's 3 factions then, being the USA, Russia and China. A new thing they're putting in there is if you reload your magazine and you still have bullets in them, you lose those bullets. That makes sense. We don't know if that's just for hardcore mode though, or if it's for all modes. But yeah, a new thing they're bringing in is the squad specialization bar. This is how specializations are going to work in Battlefield 4. Basically, you personally pick 4 specs, and through capturing objectives and that sort of thing, you fill up this bar, you unlock 4 specs that you can personally use yourself. Each individual person in your squad can pick whatever 4 specs they want to use and in what order they want to use them. And basically every single person in the squad will unlock whatever 4 specs they pick through doing good shit in the game. So that is awesome. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button down below. Tell me down in the comments section down below. Also, which 4 maps would you like to see them bring back to Battlefield 4 for the second assault map pack? And yeah, so that'll be good. So until next time, I have been Big Minute. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.